If my stomach hurts, it hurts right here, and I can't feel this. Like, I can't feel anything. We wanted to do this documentary so people wouldn't have to always stare and take pictures, because we don't like when they take pictures, so they just knew who we are. And
a CIA agent has revealed that Abby and Brittany, the world-famous conjoined twins, are in grave danger. Just as they were stepping into their dream careers as teachers, this shocking news has thrown their lives into chaos. What could be so devastating that it needed a government agent to step in and warn the public? Tune in to uncover what this means for Abby and Brittany's and how it will make their life ever hoarder from now on. The final test before graduation. The ongoing story of Abby and Brittany, the conjoined twins, has reached a crucial moment as they prepare to finish college. Balancing their studies, spending time with friends, and getting ready to graduate has been quite the challenge. Amidst these busy times, a twist came along. One of the twins started experiencing pain in part of their shared body, specifically her stomach, while the other felt fine. This situation really highlights how, despite being physically connected, they experience life quite differently. As the pain grew, doctors came rushing to help, hoping to find a way to ease her discomfort quickly. Before we dive into what the doctors found, it's certain that the truth is far more alarming than anyone could have predicted. And this won't be the only revelation that will shock you. From the very beginning, Abby and Brittany have lived a life that's pretty extraordinary. Sharing a body but having separate hearts and minds brings challenges that most people would find hard to imagine, constantly testing their resolve. Now they are facing a challenge that might just be the toughest yet. They're at a crucial point that could change their lives forever, filled with both opportunities and lots of unknowns. The suspense of waiting to see how things will turn out adds another layer of complexity to their already remarkable lives. People have always been drawn to Abby and Brittany's unique life story. Being conjoined has meant facing many obstacles that most people would struggle to fully grasp. Through it all, they've shown incredible courage and determination. Now, a new chapter in their life has started, bringing with it fresh challenges and stories. When they were just newborns, they faced numerous serious health issues. Doctors weren't sure they would make it, and even their own family was uncertain about what the future held. There were a lot of questions about how their shared organs would function and whether they'd face health issues that could prevent them from living a normal life. Despite these challenges, their parents, Patty and Mike, chose to focus on the positive, determined to provide a life full of love and opportunities, no matter the obstacles. As they grew up, Abby and Brittany were always under the watchful eyes of doctors, tracking their growth and development. They hit milestones like walking and talking a bit later than other kids, but each achievement was a big celebration for their loving family. They developed a really close bond and, despite the odds, grew into healthy adults. Their parents made sure they got the best medical care and went to regular schools. They became beloved figures in their community, making lots of friends and inspiring everyone with their zest for life. But navigating life wasn't always easy. They were like any other kids, participating in school activities and doing well academically. Their classmates were kind to them, and although people were curious about how they managed daily tasks, everyone treated them nicely. This kindness helped them build strong, lasting friendships and stay active in various school events. Over time, they became known not just locally, but around the world, appearing on TV shows and in documentaries. Yet their parents always made sure that people saw them as two separate individuals, each with their own likes and dislikes. Although they shared one body, Abby and Brittany had very different personalities.
believe me, we are totally different people. Abby is more into like pink and girly and preppy, and Brittany's more not into pink.
One was outgoing and loved sports, while the other was quieter and enjoyed creative activities. Despite their differences, they had to coordinate constantly for even simple actions like walking or driving, since each controlled one side of their body. This meant they needed a lot of teamwork to do everyday things like getting dressed, eating, or riding. As they got older, they faced many health issues due to their unique condition. They underwent multiple surgeries to stay healthy, each operation requiring careful planning and the support of a dedicated team of doctors and their family. Regular checkups were also a must to ensure they continued to thrive and stay active. Growing up, Abby and Brittany learned to navigate the world in a way that most of us would find daunting. They had to figure out how to work together to perform simple tasks that we take for granted. Each twin controlled one side of their body, which meant they had to be in sync for everything they did, from simple movements to making decisions that affected their shared life. This required not just physical coordination, but a deep understanding and respect for each other's feelings and preferences. Now, as Abby and Brittany face another challenge, their strong bond will be tested again. From classmates to teachers, their path has been one of overcoming constant challenges. From physical health issues to the social dynamics of being conjoined twins in a world that often doesn't know how to react to their condition. Despite these difficulties, they have managed to live full and meaningful lives thanks to their own resilience and the support of those around them. Their story is not just about the medical or physical challenges of being conjoined, it's also about the emotional and psychological path they've been on together. How they've handled public attention and personal milestones, from attending school to navigating social relationships, shows a remarkable ability to adapt and thrive in circumstances most would find unimaginably difficult. As Abby and Brittany face this new health scare, it's another test of their strength and unity. How will this affect their plans for the future? Can they overcome this hurdle as they have with so many others? As they work with doctors to understand and manage this new pain, the hope is that they'll continue to defy odds and inspire those watching their story unfold. Yet, the hardest parts weren't always visible. Being so close physically brought its emotional struggles. They had to work through complex feelings and everyday interactions, which, although tough at times, made their bond even stronger. This closeness also built up their ability to deal with life's challenges together. Abby and Brittany attended Bethel University in Minnesota, fully participating in the social and academic aspects of college life. They proved that despite their physical condition, they could lead rich and meaningful lives. After graduating, they pursued their passion for education by becoming preschool teachers, a job they deeply loved because it allowed them to positively shape young minds. Throughout their careers, they encouraged many to see past physical appearances and recognize the unique qualities and dreams of each individual. From college graduates to leaders in their classrooms, Abby and Brittany faced each day with courage and joy. The transition from college students to classroom heroes began with their graduation. After obtaining their degrees, they decided to teach together in the same preschool classroom, which suited their different personalities perfectly. Abby, lively and sociable, excelled at explaining complex concepts in simple terms that kids could easily grasp. Brittany, more reserved and soothing, quickly became a favorite among the young students for her gentle approach.
Abby and Brittany Hensel just got married, which is so confusing. How does it work?
Their contrasting styles in the classroom made them an excellent team. Abby's vibrant energy made learning fun and engaging, capturing the kids' attention. On the other hand, Brittany's calm and supportive presence provided a nurturing environment, making everyone feel safe and cared for. Together, they not only taught academic subjects like science and math, but also imparted valuable life lessons about respect, diligence, and cooperation. Their balanced teaching style not only promoted learning, but also helped build a strong community spirit within the classroom. However, the role of teaching wasn't without its challenges. Standing for long hours and managing a classroom full of energetic preschoolers demanded a lot. Over time, though, they developed strategies to cope with these challenges, allowing them to continue doing what they loved without it becoming overwhelming. Their impact went beyond teaching academics. They significantly influenced the moral development of their students, leaving a lasting mark on the young lives they touched. Gradually, public perception shifted from seeing them primarily as conjoined twins to recognizing their profound influence as dedicated educators and their commitment to living fulfilling lives. As their story became more public, they frequently encountered personal questions about relationships and family planning. Instead of avoiding these sensitive topics, they chose to address them openly and honestly. Their openness not only helped people understand them better, but also sparked meaningful discussions about personal life choices. Their path has been highlighted in documentaries and interviews, positioning them as examples of strength and happiness. Through these media appearances, they shared their experiences from growing up to adulthood, showcasing their strong bond and their bravery in facing life's hurdles. They've proven that living a joyful and meaningful life is possible despite significant challenges. With each goal they reach, Abby and Brittany show what's possible, but their next steps bring new challenges. Teaching life's greatest lessons. Abby and Brittany are more than individuals with a unique physical condition. They have become inspiring educators and role models, reminding everyone of the importance of embracing challenges and recognizing each person's unique contribution to the world. Whenever they appear on television or in interviews, they alter how people view not only conjoined twins, but also how to live with disabilities. By sharing their lives openly, they inspire others, demonstrating that happiness and success are achievable even when faced with physical or social hurdles. Their lives are a powerful testament to how determination and inner strength can lead to significant changes. Their dedication has resonated with people beyond the disability community, touching anyone who hears their story. Their efforts to increase visibility and acceptance for people with disabilities have initiated important conversations in schools, workplaces, and communities worldwide. Their zest for life and determination not to let their condition define them have inspired others to reassess their own challenges and pursue their dreams with greater vigor. They express their personalities through bold fashion choices like pink and purple hair, sparkly hats, and striking jewelry, highlighting their individuality and zest for life. Educators, caregivers, and professionals who work with individuals with disabilities often draw on Abby and Brittany's experiences to teach others how to navigate obstacles and appreciate diversity. They are actively involved in sharing their story, discussing both their achievements and challenges.
They do appear to have two separate hearts, one in each side of the chest, and each has its own pair of lungs, one on the right and one on the left, but the medial lung on both sides seems to be fused in the middle.
While keeping some aspects of their lives private. But the most difficult part isn't just about sharing their story, it's about managing how they are perceived. By choosing how to share their experiences, they control how others see them and encourage people with similar challenges to take charge of their own narratives. This control helps them shape their public image and motivate others facing similar situations to assert their stories. Their story isn't just a tale of overcoming physical limitations, it's a narrative about making a significant impact in the lives of others while maintaining their autonomy. It's about two sisters who, despite their unique challenges, have carved out a path that not only fulfills them, but also serves as an inspiration to many. Through their teaching and public appearances, Abby and Brittany have shown that the strength of the human spirit can transform challenges into opportunities for growth and positive influence. They continue to teach, inspire, and influence, making a lasting difference in every life they touch. Their openness has really changed the game for many people with disabilities, encouraging them to come forward with their own stories. This growing dialogue about what it's like to live with the disabilities is super important for creating understanding and compassion in our communities. By talking openly, they're helping break down the fears and wrong ideas that some folks might have about disabilities. They're also pushing for changes, advocating for better access in schools, workplaces, and other public spots, aiming for stronger support systems and fair policies. Their mission goes beyond just talking about the issues. They're all about making real changes that make life better for people with disabilities in various parts of society. The story of their lives puts a spotlight on how crucial family and the wider community support are. They often share how their families have been rocks of support for them, giving them the strength to handle their unique challenges. They attribute their success and their ability to tackle tough situations to their loving family, friends, and their wider circle of support. Their experiences not only inspire but offer real, practical advice for other families dealing with similar situations, giving them hope and useful tips on supporting their loved ones. They never stop educating people on what life is really like for conjoined twins and what people with disabilities can achieve. Their lives show the power of determination, the importance of support from others, and how setting personal goals is crucial, no matter what obstacles come your way. For conjoined twins, life isn't straightforward, and they face their challenges together every step of the way. As they keep sharing their story, Abby and Brittany inspire many, but there's still more to learn about the tough parts of their lives. A shared life through every struggle. Their story, which could be titled The Struggle and Strength of Conjoined Twins, is a powerful advocate for accepting disabilities and living a full life despite physical limits. It's an uplifting tale, but also doesn't shy away from the tough medical challenges they face. Conjoined twins are a rare occurrence resulting from a single fertilized egg that didn't fully separate early in pregnancy. This leads to babies being physically attached, which happens in about 1 in 50,000 to 200,000 births. Sadly, many conjoined twins don't make it very long after birth due to the complexity of their condition. The type of connection between the twins greatly affects their survival and quality of life. For example, twins joined at the chest, known as thoracopagus twins,
One presumes the outlook's better if you have 4 or even 3 arms than if you have 2, because it indicates a greater degree of duplication of the upper body.
might share crucial organs like the heart or liver, which makes any potential surgery to separate them really risky. Omphalopagus twins, who are connected at the abdomen, might share a liver but have their own hearts, which gives them a better chance of survival if surgery is possible. The toughest situations are for craniopagus twins, who are joined at the head, where the challenge is even greater if shared parts include the brain or major blood vessels. Twins connected at the pelvis, or ischiopagus twins, might share legs or parts of their digestive systems, making everyday tasks and movement a challenge. On the flip side, twins connected at the lower back, known as pygopagus twins, may share parts of their digestive tract or spine. Imagine the shock of a mother expecting one baby and getting the news of conjoined twins during childbirth. Despite the initial surprise, conjoined twins like these sometimes have a better shot at successful medical procedures. Their chance of survival and the life quality they can have depend on many complicated medical factors, but with top-notch care, they can lead thriving lives. When twins are conjoined, their chances of survival and the hurdles they face depend heavily on where they are connected. For instance, twins connected at the abdomen may have an 82% chance of surviving, while those joined at the hips have about a 63% chance. The most complex cases involve twins connected at the chest or head, where separation surgeries are extremely tricky. As early as 12 weeks into the pregnancy, doctors can detect conjoined twins using ultrasound or MRI scans. These scans are critical as they detail where the twins are connected and which organs they share, information that is crucial if considering surgery to separate them. The decision to perform such surgery is taken very seriously, weighing the health risks, what organs are involved, and what life might be like for the twins afterwards. Sometimes, if the situation is urgent, the surgery might need to happen immediately. However, not all twins can be separated, and in cases where it's not possible, many twins adjust well to their conditions and lead happy lives. An example from the past is Chang and Ing Bunker, conjoined twins from the 1800s who traveled extensively and lived fulfilling lives in the U.S., demonstrating that a rich life is possible even if conjoined. But here's something to think about: not fully understanding why conjoined twins occur makes dealing with this condition even more complicated. Scientists believe it could be due to an embryo that doesn't split completely into two or two embryos that merge very early on. Carrying conjoined twins is especially tough on the mother, often leading to early delivery, which requires a cesarean section. After birth, the twins need special care, and if a separation is considered possible, surgeries are typically delayed until the twins are stronger, often performed in stages to ensure both have the best shot at separate, independent lives. The toughest decision for families and doctors is whether to proceed with the surgery. It's a heavy choice, particularly if the surgery could endanger one or both of the twins. If they remain conjoined, they will face unique medical and social challenges, but being together also allows them to develop a connection deeper than most of us will ever experience. Yet the challenges don't stop there. They face numerous obstacles related to their physical health, emotional well-being, and ethical issues in their medical care. Despite these hurdles, with the right medical support and advances in modern medicine, many conjoined twins manage to live long, fulfilling lives. Is this warning from the CIA agent just a wild claim, or is there a hidden danger Abby and Brittany need to fear? Tell us your thoughts and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.